Welcome to astrobix.com, Vedic Astrology Webcast. Palmistry can tell a lot about your good and bad qualities. It can provide information about any accident you may be involved in. It can also tell if you will be a violent person. In this webcast, we will talk about such yogas related to accident and violence. First of all, let us talk about certain yogas related to accidents. In order to make accurate predictions, you should consider every aspect of palmistry. You may be involved in a vehicular accident if Mars mount is well developed and brain line, lifeline or heart line is broken. If your hand is heavy, you are likely to be involved in an accident. This is because people with heavy hands are impatient and energetic. Hence, you may rush into decisions. You should not drive rash. If your ring finger is long and your palm is heavy and broad, you are always ready to take risks in life. In such a situation, you are likely to be involved in a vehicular accident. Besides these conditions, if your brain line, lifeline and heart line suffers from any dosh, you are more likely to be involved in an accident. There are chances of an accident if Saturn line and lifeline suffer from doshas in a particular period in your life. It is important to understand that you should also consider other important signs and indications to make accurate predictions. Besides doshas related to primary lines, you should also analyze fingers and mounts. You should check for crosses and doshas in them too. You may have to suffer a mental trauma if your brain line, lifeline or heart line is broken, Mars mount is undeveloped and the part of your palm near little finger is developed. You may have a constant headache if Mercury, Mars and Moon mounts are developed and brain line is broken. Similarly, if Mercury, Mars and Moon mounts are developed and heart line suffers from doshas, you may be emotionally hurt. You may experience financial and family problems if Mercury, Mars and Moon mounts are developed and lifeline suffers from a dosh. Now let us talk about some yogas related to violence. If your hand is red, broad and heavy, you may be aggressive. For this to be true, Mars and Venus mounts also need to be developed. If all these conditions are true, you will be a very aggressive person and may lose control to turn violent. If all these conditions are true, with some additional signs like the well-developed Venus mount, presence of crosses on Mars mount, short and thick fingers and thumb, and thick primary lines, you may be very violent in life. On the other hand, you will plan violence if your fingers are long and your hand is slim, fair and cold. For this to be true, Mercury and Saturn mounts need to be developed and heart line needs to be short. If your brain line is long and inclined towards Mercury mount, your strategies will not be caught by anyone. Thank you for watching this webcast. Visit astrobix.com for more free Vedic astrology content. You can also consult to our palmist if you want to know more about all the aspects of your life.